Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing tonight, people? Man, like, subscribe, and share. Man, like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, Chicago's finest. Baby, baby, baby. Y'all see the title, man. Death Before Dishonor. Stand on that, you know? Been standing on that type of shit for a long time, you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, subscribe, and share, folks. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Yeah, Chicago's finest. Man, what up, Chill Will, man? What up, little bro? What's going on with you, man? Everything. Man, Convo, what it do? What it do? Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Tapping in with me. I definitely appreciate it. I'll never take it for granted, man. Like, real deal. Man, I just wanted to, man, have a little convo with the people tonight, man. Just like, man, it's I had a couple calls come to me, man, from some folks that like know me, you know what I mean? A couple of my childhood homies and shit hit me up, and a couple of people from back home. They just, you know what I mean? We just chopping it up, and people still, man, salute, man, how man, me still being myself the same way I started is the way I'm going out this boy. I'm still still the same dude. So I appreciated him for that. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I don't know no other way. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there, you know what I mean? I was raised off of basically, man, death before dishonor. Like for real, for real. It's like that's man, that's the only way I know how to do it. And it'd be crazy to me. That's why it's funny to me when I see my name spewed through like sucker ass shit. That'd be like, man, it'd be insulting to me. You know what I mean? That's why I go over the extreme, you know, when I hear some buffoonery, man, because it's like, man, that's nothing that has zero to do with my character. You know what I mean? My character, my morals, and man, my code doesn't fit with any of the conversation. You know what I mean? That's that jaw jacking shit. You know what I mean? It's like, man, but man, what happened? What happened to that, man? It really used to be death before dishonor. You know what I mean? Man, we used to stand on that. You know what I mean? It was no cut cards with that. Wasn't no riding the fence with that type of shit. But now it's like, man, dishonor until I die. That should be what motherfuckers call it now. You know what I mean? Because man, it's crazy right here. I can't relate to these characters. Not man, bro. It's hard, man. It's like really hard. It's like, man, I'm I'm cool with I'm cool with real men and real women. You know what I mean? I salute everybody. I respect everybody unless any is deemed otherwise, you know? But it's like, man, people so quick to just say anything out of their mouth nowadays, you know what I mean, with no regard to who it might affect, with no regard of even thinking that it's repercussions behind it, with no regard of how you even sound saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I be tripping, man. It's like, man, I don't know. I don't know no other way. You know what I mean? Yes, man, that meant everything, and it still do to me, man. It still do to me because I'm this man. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? L Blue, man, sis, what up, what up, what up? That's why I always tell everybody, man. People be saying, man, it's just YouTube. It's not just YouTube to me, because you know what I mean. It's YouTube, yeah, but this is really who I am in real time. This is who I am in real life. This man, this who I don't got no change, man. I ain't got no change in faces and shit. I ain't got masks to put on and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no good liar. You know, I was like, man, that's why I used to get my ass whipped a lot as a kid, man, because shit, I couldn't lie. And I still can't lie. I ain't no good liar, man, because if I said it, I meant it, and I mean what the fuck I say. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna backtrack on that, man. For real, for real. It's like, man, I'm man. I start lying. Shit, you read that shit all over my face. That nigga guilty. For real, for real. Like, mother know right off the rip. That's why I've always just stayed me and deal with people accordingly. Man, that's the truth, man. My wife said something to me today. She heard she heard another creator say, man, he stays he stays from talking to people in the back chats and blah blah blah. She like, man, babe, that's how you used to be. What happened? I said, man, because I kind of opened myself up on him because I've and I don't regret it because I've genuinely met some high folks on here. You know what I mean, man? I've genuinely met some solid men and women on here, so I don't regret it. You know what I mean? But it's like, with that being said, and by doing that, you also open yourself up for fuckery. You open yourself up for you know what I mean, fuck shit for real. Expect the free to steal, expect the lie to lie, just expect people to be who they are. Man, that is 1,000% correct. I appreciate that one. That's for real. And that's man. They said if it's a duck, it quack like a duck. It's a motherfucking duck. You know. And it's like, man, but I I ain't the dude. I ain't the dude to give you no. Cause I ain't never coming or approaching the situation with anybody with no type of malicious intent. That's never my. That's not my mo. Man, if we come face to face, eye to eye, and we just on genuine hello time or man, how you doing time? That's all it is. I'm never looking in as no, you know, reason to look at you a certain type of way. None of that, man. I don't do no judging. You know what I mean? I don't judge people by, you know what I mean, what they look like. Cause man, I done got judged. I done got prejudged like that a whole lot. A lot of people, man, when they see me, man, over the course of my life, they always just took it like I was gonna come with a bunch of aggression, and I really don't. I'm a real silly dude. You know what I mean? I got man, I'm firm and I'm solid. And I stay tight with it, but if you get to know me, I got a real silly fucking side to me. You understand? And that's the just who I really am. You know what I mean? I'm a jokester, but you know what I mean. I'm also a real serious guy when it's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? But it's like man, people nowadays are so used to the fake they're unable to recognize the real. Now that is definitely true. You know what I mean? And usually I try to stay more, especially on like a meet and greet basis. I try to smile more or be more warming or welcoming. Because if I'm not smiling, I actually look like I'm on some shit. I mean that's just a look I got. I got that from my mama. You know what I mean? If I ain't smiling, look like I'm ready to move some furniture or something. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, it used to be because I didn't wear my damn glasses. I used to be squinting like a motherfucker. And man, the forehead wrinkled up, eyes squinched. Motherfucker looking like I'm mean mugging like hell. And I'm over here trying to read. I couldn't see a motherfucking thing. But that's just the face I got, you know? For real, for real. How did you deal with someone that started off solid, but got the YouTube bug and been like a worm? Oh my goodness, man. That's a tough one right there, you know? So on one hand, it's a tough one. On the other hand, the answer is accordingly. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But that man, that being said, it's like, man, I've I've opened because I'm me. I don't know how to be nobody else. And if I genuinely, but that's why I don't have a lot of friends. It's the precise reason I don't have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I call my friend. Because if I'm if I attach myself to you, that's for real. And I'm one of them dudes. I'm gonna go all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ever leave you. You know what I mean? Even if you was wrong, I ain't gonna never fucking leave you. I'm gonna chastise your ass once I get you up out of here and we get to a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dig all of your shit, but I'm gonna get you up. We getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm like man, that's some real. I mean, dead serious, man. And it's like, man. One of my partners came over here the other day. I, I can't even say partner. One of my bros. And I've known the man. I've known him shit. 30, probably about 37 years. And he come through and he told my wife, he said, man, because of this man right here, I ain't been touched since 1987. Wife be like, what? He said, man, I ain't been touched since 1987 because of yak. She like, why would you say that? I said, look at these motherfuckers doohickeys and these scars, these indents on my forehead, though. You know what I'm saying? Every time he wasn't no soft, no soft nigga, no punk or nothing. But that was my dog. That was my bro. And before if anybody ever said something to him, before he could even react, I already reacted. I always been a protector and a provider. That's been a shell of who I am, man, since I can remember. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. And man, and I stand on that. You know what I mean? For real. Man, what's up, bro? Man, appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate, man. I always love, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, he told my wife, like, you say 1987. I said, it's 2020. What? He said, I swear to God, since I ain't been touched since 1987. But this dude been, he done fought every one of my battles. That's not me trying to say like I'm no tough guy or nothing. None of that. It's like, man, I I got like a built-in protected switch or something. I don't know what the hell it is. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because I done made it through that shit and I done got my peoples out of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's the only way I know. You know what I mean? That's the only way I know. If you with me, ain't no harm gonna come to you. If I love you, that, that's what I'm telling motherfuckers. I love them. Because if I say that shit, I mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just tell me you love me just because the shit sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And that's women, homies, bros, and any other way. You understand what I'm saying, man? I mean that shit if I say that shit to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, people need to really understand what the meaning and definition of love really is. Because a lot of people just throw that shit out there because it sounds like that's what they think they should be saying. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, I I say what I mean and I mean what I say all the time. You know what I mean? And that's straight up off the rip. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. So that's why I don't backpedal off of nothing I said. I don't sugarcoat no shit. I don't bite my tongue about nothing. And I'm damn sure not about to lie. If you ask me about something I said, I'm probably gonna repeat it again. And I know I probably repeated it before already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem standing on my words. But I also don't have a problem apologizing if I'm wrong. I don't have a problem, you know what I mean, admitting that, man, my fault. But I also don't got a problem with me admitting you're a piece of shit or that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's even chill with me. That means they were never really solid. They were just pretending to be solid. Time would always reveal the real deal about folks. Yes, man. The real always rise to the top, man. It's gonna come out. You know what I mean? It's gonna definitely come out. And it's like, man, if the shit is sad, though, it's like I don't even know how to. I couldn't live like that, walking around with a persona and looking the dagger somebody in the back, man. That was, shit come my name come up and shit. That shit is insulting to me. And insulting ain't even a deep enough word to be honest with you. That shit, man, I don't be able to sleep. I toss and turn behind shit like that. And I can't fathom how, man, how the fuck I even get categorized like that. Cause that has nothing to do with me. Man, my name don't register up under none of that conversation, you know? If I say I love someone, they know I do because I don't have no gray areas. Exactly. I just stand on what I say or do, but I'll admit my wrong and fix it. Facts, man. That's been real, and that's been true. That's been true to self, and that's me, man. I'm man enough to admit my wrongs, but I'm also man enough to salute and cheer on my motherfucking rights. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't that ain't got to be arrogance. A lot of people take your because you're confident in yourself. People take that as being arrogant, and you try to rub it in somebody's face. Now you can be arrogant and rub shit in somebody's face being confident, but it's a difference. And most people know the difference, man. For real, for real. Exactly, man. Don't even want to be in the company of folks I don't like. They don't like exactly. I'm the same way, bro. Man, most real ones is, man. For real, bro. Like most real ones is, man. If I cut someone off, they never get man. It's no coming back. Cause I can't I can't trust you again. Cause it's like, man, I don't allow I don't allow a lot of people in my home. You understand what I'm saying? I do not allow a lot of people in my space. So if I allow you in my space, that means I'm genuinely rocks with you. If I allow you around my wife, around my folks, you know what I mean? You in my you in my comfort zone. And I let you up in here, that means I fucks with you like that. And for anybody to take that and just spit on that shit and stomp that shit like it's nothing, man, we 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 don't get out like that. We could never be we could man, nigga, man, for it's the death to you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Cause ain't no in between. Certain violations is uncivilized around this motherfucker where I come from. For real. All it takes is one time. It would never be the same, man. That's it. It's over with. Man, it take a lot, man. It takes a lot of combo. And it's like, man, when I when I when I genuinely open up and attach to somebody, man, usually I'm not wrong. It's very few times where the wool have been pulled over my eyes. It's a very man, it's only a few. And the few times that I've been wrong, they, they cut a little deep because man, but it's like that. You got a lot of motherfuckers should be in Hollywood around here right now, though, for real, for real. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of actors and actresses. You know what I mean? And they had they ain't read a script. To be for real, motherfucking born ready, born ready to fucking be be in Hollywood, Hollywood Central, all of that shit, man. That's like, man, I don't know how to I don't know how to do no shit like that, man. I don't know how to pull. I get caught. That's man. That's why. That's why I was never good. I never tried to be no thief. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Robbing niggas. Excuse me. I never did shit like that. Cause man, I ain't no good fucking liar. Now, I ain't gonna rob you. I take your shit if I don't fuck with you like that. And you done gave me a reason to violate that ass. You gonna know I went straight up in your shit and snatched your pocket off your hip. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't as far as that creeping around the corner and peeking through the blinds and all that shit, man. I don't know how to do that, man. I'm gonna get caught like a motherfucker, yo. I ain't no good liar, man. I ain't never been sneaky. You know what I mean? I ain't no sneaky dude. My circle is smaller than that, than an ant's ass. That's little as hell. My circle is like point of a pen, a small dot, man. That's definitely how it has to be for real, for real. I can tell if I vibe with someone immediately in seconds, and I can tell if I don't in milliseconds. Man, immediately. It's like, man, you can. It's man, it's some good ones out here now. Cause this seems as though that's a hustle, that's a hobby, that's a that's with intent, and it ain't just intent, it's malicious fucking intent. When you practice being a snake, when you practice how to slither your way into somebody's air, somebody's vicinity, into somebody's heart and in their gut, you a snake ass motherfucker, yo. For real, for real. And what the fuck you do with a snake? You cut their fucking head off, right? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. It's like, man, I don't know how to be like that. 'Cause it's like, man, you, it's no coming back from no wretched shit with me. You know what I mean? Cause I never, I, I'm not about to be sitting with one eye open around nobody. If I don't fuck with you, mother gonna know I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna pretend like we cool. Ain't no point us sitting around here like, you know what I mean? Playing like we boozing buddies and shit, man. What we doing that for? You know what I mean? I'm too grown for that. My I'm too solid. That shit gonna ooze off me that you know, man, that nigga faking the funk like a motherfucker, yo. He faking the funk. It's gonna ooze off that man. I'm on one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even pretend. I don't even pretend like that's part of man. That's part of my MO. It's not if I don't rock with you, man. Respectfully, I don't rock with you. And it ain't gotta be no reason why I don't rock with you. It ain't gotta be no beef that I don't rock with you or you don't rock with me. It just is what it is. Sometimes people don't people don't match well. Sometimes oil and water don't fucking mix. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Something it is just that. And that don't mean it's no it have to be a it have to be a bad situation about it. We just opposites and we really don't mesh. And most people take that wrong. They take it because of their ego used to being just caressed and everybody gravitate to them. They'll take you not gravitating to them as disrespect or as you been man, that nigga ain't shit. Nah, he just reading something in you where you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? His intuition telling him this motherfucker ain't shit. You probably gonna wind up having to knock his motherfucking knapsack back. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you be saving people from themselves, but they'll take it wrong and all of that. But it's like, man, you can also people don't understand the comeback, the comeback for you maliciously trying to do some vile shit to somebody is man. It can be expeditiously worse and faster than your attack was, and you wanted that to happen to you. I tell everybody all the time, you can scratch me with your damn fingernail. You can't tell me how much that made me hurt. I can come back and bust your fucking head with a bat, at least, because you can't tell me how much pain I'm allowed to take. You can't tell me my pain tolerance or my pain level. Who are you to tell me, oh, I just scratched you? You ain't had to, the fuck you mean just scratched me? You know what I'm saying? I'm being for real, for real. You can't tell me how that's gonna affect me, how much pain that's gonna have me endure, or how much of that shit I'm able to take without losing my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? So people, man, people don't even understand or take into account. You never know how close anybody is over the edge. You never know how close anybody is to man teetering and snapping the fuck off. And that one little thing that you do could be that trigger. And man, he eats your face. Literally. You know, literally. Not just saying that. Some motherfuckers that's right on that edge where they eat your fucking face. So people think, oh, that's just a movie.